Okay, so today we're going to work on Module 2, Lesson 2. Our objective today, if you want to highlight that too, is going to be I will estimate. So we're going to do some rounding today. Multi-digit, so multiple digits in a number. Products, so that's the multiplication by rounding our factors. So we're going to be given a multiplication product or a problem, and then we're going to round those original problems and then give an estimated answer. Okay, so here we go. So if you were giving the number 456 times 42, okay, so today what we're going to do with that is we're going to, again, estimate by rounding. So I'm going to think, let's go ahead and draw an arrow over this way because we're going to change what the numbers. So I have to think in my mind, 456, we're going to go to the largest place value, which is in my hundreds, is 456. This number, right, is between, if I think about it, it's between 400 and it's between 500, right? So I think about between, which two hundreds is it between? Is it closer to 400 or is it closer to 500? Since it's 56, that means it's closer to 500. So I'm going to estimate 456 to 500. And then I'm going to do the same thing with 42. I have to think, is 42, is it closer to 40 or is it closer to 50? So you go in between your two tens on this one. It is closer to 40, so I'm going to do times 40. So again, we took our two original numbers and we estimated them or rounded them to their highest place value. And now we're going to do the division of 500 times 40. So now this should look similar to what we did yesterday. So again, I'm going to just not think of my zeros right now. I'm going to think of what is 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Now remember, that 0 is not part of what's up there. And then I need to bring down 3 more zeros. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I know my answer is 20,000. The estimated answer for 456 times 42 is estimated to around 20,000. So if we do the same thing, we can try this with even a little bit bigger. So let's do 4,560 times 42. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to estimate them by rounding them to their largest place value. So I have to think between 4,560, which two thousands are they between? Well, it's between 4,000 and 5,000. And I have to think, is this closer to 4,000 or 5,000? Well, since we're at the 560, that bumps me up above. So I know that we're closer to 5,000. If we do the same thing with our 42, remember 40 and 50 from above, and 42 is closer to 40. So those are my two numbers I'm going to use. So we draw our arrow over. So we're going to rewrite it as 5,000 times 40. Then we're going to just do what is 5 times 4, which is 20. And then I have to bring down a 0 here, I have to bring down a 0 here, I have to bring down a 0 here, and I have to bring down a 0 here. So I know that I'm going to add a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know my answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count back my threes. 200,000. Okay. Let's try one other number. Move this up a little bit here. So if you were given the problem 1,320 times 88. So again, we're going to round our products, our factors, and I'm going to think to the nearest thousand. So it can either be 1,000 or 2,000. Well, this is 3, right? It's lower than 5, so I know that it's going to stay down in the thousand. It's closer to 1,000 than 2,000. If I do my 88, 88 is between the tens of 80 and 90. It is closer to my 90s. So now I can rewrite my problem as 1,000 times 90. Then I can think, well, what is 1 times 9 is 9. And then again, I'm going to bring 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know my answer is 90,000. Okay, we'll try that one more with a little bit bigger. We're going to go to 1,000 or 13,205 times 880. So there's the original problem. We're going to break it off. This can either be closer to, we have 10,000. And let me put that over a little bit more to the left so you have more space. So 10,000 and 11,000. 20,000. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to think 13,000. Is it closer to 10,000 or 20,000? Well, it's closer to our 10,000. If we do our 888, it's 800. And the next 100 would be 900. It is closer to our 900. So I'm going to rewrite it as 10,000 times 900. Right? So our 1 times 9 is 9. And then I have to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines, 6 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to write my equals down here just because I have no space. So I'm going to rewrite it as 9. And then remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count back every group of 3. Put a comma. So my answer is 9 million.